don't know. Okay, my camera is broken. Okay, hello Tumblr, I am Anya. Molly did a movie, and I figured, this is pretty exciting. I want to do a movie. And because I'm a copycat, I'm doing a movie. So I asked you guys what I should do a movie about, and you gave me answers, and there were some nice answers. So I'm going to answer those answers, I guess? I don't know. Okay, well, Shannon told me to talk about Shannon. So I'm going to talk about Shannon. Shannon's pretty awesome. She's one of my favorite vlogs, and her ass box is actually I think it's number 6 now on my 8 most visited websites, and I visit a lot of websites. Then Shannon told me to talk about ponies. So, I don't know, I have 7 horses, technically 6 horses and a donkey, but we might only have 5 horses in a little bit because my one horse kicked me in the knee and I couldn't walk for a while, and on Monday I have to start physiotherapy, and kicked my mom in the back and now she can't walk, and kicked our other horse and now she can't walk, so we're probably getting rid of her. Hopefully. She's a bitch. I've never hated a horse before. I really don't like her. So, but on the topic of ponies, not horses, my friend Alex and I are going to be purchasing a pony very soon, hopefully, because he used to have this huge crush on this girl Shawnee, who is like our best friend, basically. Alex and I are best friends, so she's like our best friend. Yeah, and her grandmother sells ponies. They're called Murray's Minis. They're miniature horses. Technically they're not ponies, but whatever. So we're gonna be getting one of those, and we're gonna be calling it Shawnee after Shawnee, because Alex used to have a huge crush on her, and in an attempt to compliment her, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning and we were doing one of those like 3-way MSN talks. I said something about, if I were a horse, I would be a big horse, and if Alex were a horse, he'd be a boring horse, and then there was a pause, and then Alex said, if Shawnee were a horse, she would be a pretty horse, and it was really funny. And we always call her a pretty horse. My favorite brand of toothbrush, I don't know, because I just use the ones that my dentist gives me. I'm pretty sure they're Colgate. I don't know. But I brush my teeth 3 times a day, and I somehow managed to get 14 cavities within the span of 9 months. Don't ask me how that works. And finally, on Shannon's list of things I should talk about, yams. Oh, wait, no, there's one more. Sorry. She wanted to hear me say sorry because I am a Canadian. Yes, Shannon, that is how Canadians say sorry. Okay. Yams. I actually love yams. One time on a Spanish field trip, we went to Plaza Flamenca in downtown Toronto, and you probably all know Toronto. It was someone doing flamenca dancing, and then we ate and watched her. Sorry, I'm sick. And I'm vegetarian. Sorry. And there was, not a lot of stuff to eat, but there were these delicious yams, and they were deep fried, and I ate so many of them. And then after that, I had to get up and dance because people volunteered me to go do flamenco dancing, and it was pretty fun, and there's pictures, and they're pretty funny. Okay, so that's me talking about yams. Taquitos. Frank asked me to talk about taquitos. Taquitos? I don't know. I don't really like taquitos because I'm obviously vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for 9 years, almost 10. Next summer, I guess, will be 10. So I guess that's not almost 10. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, the only time I've had them, they were frozen and they were bean and they were really gross because they were soggy because I didn't follow the instructions right. And I didn't like them. Double rainbows. I think double rainbows are pretty nifty, and whenever I see them, I'm like, what does it mean? And people are like, what do you mean? What does it mean? And I'm like, no, never mind. And then I'm forever alone. Yeah. But we see a lot of them here because of where we live in Canada. It rains a lot. And because I basically live in Ireland, we see a lot of them when we're there in Ireland, not from Canada. I don't know if I'm making sense. Then he told me to talk like a British woman. I have a feeling that if I attempt to do a British accent right now, it would fail and turn into a Russian accent because my friend and I have Soviet Tuesdays, and on Soviet Tuesdays, obviously, we talk in a Soviet-Russian accent, and every day last week was Soviet Tuesday, and so I've been talking in a Soviet accent for a very long time, and I'm actually pretty good at it, because I can do accents. But I have a feeling that if I were to start trying to do a British accent right now, it would fail completely and turn into, like, a Russian, Chinese, Indian, French accent, which would not be a British accent. Okay, I'm gonna try to say this right because I did another video and it didn't work, and I had so much trouble saying this. Quesadilla. I had so much trouble. I said quesadilla. I said like quesadillas, and I don't even know, but there was a lot of different versions of quesadilla that was not actually quesadilla. I kind of like Kesha, and I really like quesadillas, so together a quesadilla would be a pretty good mixture. There's this girl in my band class called Keisha, and she's pretty weird, but I always think of quesadillas whenever I talk to her. I had to do a duet with her, and she plays the flute and I play the alto saxophone, and it sounded pretty bad because you could just hear me and I was the bass line. And I was playing quiet too. She just can't play. But I'm not here to rant about quesadilla. She's on my bus too. Anyway, finally I'm supposed to dance to a rave song. I don't have any rave music on me. I have Blondie playing in the background in my bedroom, which is right there, in my parents' basement, because all I listen to is Blondie. And Rapture is playing right now. I could dance to it, but you probably can't hear it, so it'd be like, yeah, me dancing, and you'd probably be like, what the hell is she doing? But anyway, so imagine there's a rave song playing, okay. I might edit that in, a rave song playing while I'm dancing to it. I might not. Yeah. So I'm wearing my Christmas sweater because I'm excited about Christmas, and whenever I listen to Blondie, which is all the time, it reminds me of Christmas for some reason, or winter at least. So I'm listening to Blondie, wearing my Christmas sweater, talking to you guys. Well, my camera, but you guys, technically. I don't know where I was going with this, so I'm just gonna stop. Probably by now you're like not even watching this because my voice is really annoying. But if you're still watching this, I thank you, and I pity you for having to listen to me. On a daily basis think I really pity my friends because they have to listen to me. Yeah. I don't know, there's nothing really more exciting to say. In my bookshelf, which is where this camera is, I have The Origin of Satan, which was given to me by my cousin at a Christmas party. No, actually it wasn't a Christmas party. What am I talking about? Sorry, I have Christmas on my mind. At my birthday, family birthday party, in front of all of my cousins, like other cousins, who are all in a cult. And they were very disgusted in it. I'm interested in religion. I want to do that as like a career or something, maybe, like, I don't know. I'm not going to talk about what I want to do because it's a really long explanation. So I have this right next to this. Yes, I own Twilight. You're probably going to like all not like me because I have Twilight. But I've read it and I was like, it's okay. But I like Harry Potter better, so that's alright. What else do I have? I have my journal, which has cute little quotes on the bottom of it. But it also has, I drew this last night, it's absolutely amazing. So I don't know if you can see that. That's Karl Urban, and that's Bruce Willis. And Karl Urban's like, damn it, Bruce, I'm a doctor, not a CIA agent. And there's Bruce Willis, and he's like, no, you're a CIA agent. So that's pretty funny. I thought that was pretty funny. What else do I have? Somewhere in here, I have, I don't know, it's a portfolio thing. I have my Zachary Quinto drawing, which I started and will never finish. Here it is. And it's not that great. And it's not done. But I'm actually pretty proud of it. Because, yeah. So, I don't really have an ending for this. I have a juice box, but not an ending. Molly had an ending and it was pretty awesome. So I'm just gonna stop this while I'm drinking my juice box.